Hello and welcome to the Armor's Fix. My name is Kyle. Today we're going to be reviewing the new Sig Sauer P365 XL. So stay tuned, it's coming up right after this. All right, welcome back. I know we've all been waiting a long time for this one. This is it, guys, the XL. First things I'm noticing, we do have an extended beaver tail in the back, which is definitely nice. It's going to keep some of you from having issues with slide bite, especially people who have a little more meat in their hand back here. It's going to keep you down underneath that slide. The other thing is a new flat trigger, very similar to gray guns. This one's coming factory from Sig Sauer. The slide is also cut optics ready. So you'll see here, you'll be able to have an optic. There is a new Sig Romeo Zero coming soon. The Romeo Zero will push off this entire piece. You'll lose your rear sights, but from what we've seen in sneak peeks of that Romeo Zero, it does have rear sights built in place. So that is nice if you're gonna run that. Moving down on the frame, we do have a little bit of a funneled mag well here, which is nice. It's gonna make those mag changes a little bit faster. One thing I've noticed that I enjoy about it is on the outside, it does scoop out a little bit, which is real cozy in the hand. It kind of flows at that bottom edge of your hand. So even though my hand's sticking out past it, it's still comfortable. My one concern with that is you will have a little bit of additional printing from that. As you can see here, if I'm getting my shirt to press on it, you will see that mag flare print in your shirt a little more. Running a holster like the one I have today from Crossbreed, it's their Reckoning with the crux feature added to it that does cant that gun at an angle to bring it tight against the body. Without that crux, that gun's gonna shift out off the body like that. And if it's off the body, you may have a little bit of a printing concern there. But again, dressing around the firearm and buying proper accessories like a holster with the crux, you can see that we can actually get to where we're not printing with this. Pretty cool. Hands down, my favorite feature of the new XL, the extended slide has something lovely inside, an extended recoil system. This is one of the biggest fail points, I think, on the Glock 48 is they didn't extend that recoil system. They used the exact same short one that's in the 43X. And that 43X recoil system with the longer slide, you have a little more weight out front to flop around and no recoil system to help break it back down for you. So something that could have been great that kind of cheated us on. Whereas Sig Sauer, the recoil system, as you can see here, it goes all the way out front. So that is huge. I'm really excited about that. So enough rambling about this thing. Let's go ahead and get to sending some downrange. All right, that brings up my first concern with this gun. I think it's gonna work out fine with a little bit of break-in, but I'm really concerned less about the gun and more about the magazines. What we're seeing here is as those mags are full, there's a ton of tension on that spring. And if you've loaded these yet, especially these new 15 rounders, that's a little bit challenging. So with all that additional tension on there, that slide's having to come back against all that resistance of the bullet underneath wanting to go up. We're going to be running into some issues there. It doesn't matter if you're shooting them, make sure you're at least loading and unloading because you'll wear your springs down by compressing and then releasing the tension. So I think as we go on throughout the day, I think you'll see some of these issues going away. The firearm is locking up somewhat out of battery. It's loading that next round successfully, it's bringing it up, and it's stopping just shy of going in. So again, I think as we get a few more rounds through these, if I just focused on 2 magazines, once we get 5 mags worth through it, I think they'll be fine. But again, I have 2 of the 12 rounders that come factory with the firearm, and I have 2 of the new 15 rounders. So we'll see as we go. Okay guys, that string of fire is using MagTech 124 grain. Gonna go ahead and be paying attention to ammo to see if we have issues with one ammo versus another one. We'll also return back to that one because I think it'll shine a little bit more as we get it broken in. But we are moving on to Blazer Brass 124 grain on this round. I'll show you here under that spring tension again. Let's go ahead and cycle it forward, mag in. And just here, if I'm gonna go slow, which you should never do with a gun anyways, let's see what you can see. It's dragging a lot on that round. It actually fed that time, so that's good. But you're gonna have resistance to that with those new mags. Woo, it's getting hot. Well, that's all that. I'm gonna go ahead and give it some cool down time. It is smoking, but the Blazer Brass 124s just ran without any issues. Everything went great. So again, that MagTech stuff, I've had some issues with it. I enjoy it for cheap ammo to shoot, but probably not the best bet for breaking in a new firearm. So again, Blazer Brass 124s running gold. Here we are again with the SIG XL and the new SIG 15 round magazines. Bye. Let's run these guys out. Running good so far. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. That bell icon gives you notifications anytime we post a new video so you can see it first. Any of that helps us greatly. If you guys can share our videos, share it wherever you'd like. And you don't have to ask me for permission or whatever. Make sure you're posting our stuff anywhere you want. I love seeing it in the forums. I love hearing back from other people, finding out they heard about it through random places. And we're even on an airsoft site now for our AK video, which is pretty awesome. Seeing the guys out there watching Rhea Steelers do work and then taking that and applying that to airsoft stuff. So again, thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Stay tuned.